Hey guys, it's RockTheGolem, and welcome back to Attack on Titan Wings of Freedom. Before we get back into the gameplay, let's learn a little bit about the Cadet Corps, a regiment created in order to train recruits hoping to join one of the three main regiments. Cadets who join will live together in regional training grounds as they learn omnidirectional mobility techniques, close quarters combat techniques, supply transportation, I really can't talk today, I don't know what the heck it is, horsemanship, and more. Courses in techniques and tactics are also taught. Those deemed unsuitable to be soldiers, as well as those who decide they do not wish to continue, leave the Cadet Corps and return to the frontiers or elsewhere. After graduation, only those cadets who place in the top 10 among their peers are allowed to apply for the military police regiment. That always raised a question for me. So if the top 10 are allowed to apply, what happens if none of the 10 actually do? Does that mean that they just don't have anyone go to the military police? Or do they literally keep going down the line until they get 10 people to go in? I never really understood that, and they never really clarified. I don't know, it just seems like a poor way of recruiting for them. Having completed 3 years of training at the graduation of the 104th Cadet Corps, it finally arrived. So yeah, I was right, 5 years. Devote your lives to the cause. And I stabbed myself in the chest, yes. On this day, those of you graduating from the... oh god, I really cannot talk. I apologize, guys. On this day, those of you graduating from the Forum, the cadets, have three options. The Garrison Regiment, which reinforces the walls and protects each town. The Scout Regiment, which ventures outside the walls into Titan territory. And the Military Police, which maintains order in the King's name. You know what? If it actually had been me graduating, I don't think I would have gone for the Military Police or the Scouting Regiment. I feel like I would actually be one of the guys on the wall. I don't know. I just feel like I would be able to do a better job working on up there with the cannons and stuff, as opposed to actually going out in the wilderness, especially considering the mortality rate. That's just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a wuss. I have no idea. Of course, entry into the Military Police Regiment is limited to the following outstanding individuals I'm about to announce. I'll just let him say the names. Ah, Sasha, you are my favorite. I really hope you don't die, ever. All the main characters? You don't say. And of course Mikasa was the leader. We finally made it. This time around, we'll be the ones feasting on the Titans. That's gross, Eren. I know they're supposed to, eat you and everything, but you don't have to eat them in revenge. Just kill them. Like, seriously, that's gross. It begins tomorrow. Be ready. I don't know if I'm ready, but apparently that question mark will help me get ready. Camp. You could use various facilities to speak to characters in camp. Approaching a facility chief or character, and press A to speak to them. Speaking to a character with the question mark showing will begin an event. And it's John, of all people. What do you got for me? Heh, I can finally live in the interior. Ah, so he still wants to be military police. At least they don't seem to be deviating too far from the story, so that's good. Marco, we can now both join the Military Police Regiment. A safe and pleasant life inside the walls await us. Yes, it's such an honor to be able to work so close to the king. Still the wise guy, are you? Tell the truth. Hey, John. Don't you think it's strange, polishing your Titan's killing skills so you can stay well away from them? Which kind of makes a lot of sense. Like, why would the military police need to go through this training regimen? Like, I mean, up until this point, no Titans have gotten past the first wall. So unless they get called out at times, like, to go beyond the walls, I don't know. But, I don't know, maybe I just haven't gotten far enough in the story. What are you talking about? That's the way it is. That strange way of doing things is going to keep us alive. Scumbag. This is why we lost over 20% of the population 4 years ago. Humanity is no match for the Titans. You give up because you think we can't win? Sure, we've been losing so far. But that's because we didn't know anything about the Titans. We may have lost, but the info we obtained gives us hope. We might have been getting our ass kicked up until this point, but it won't happen forever. You're really going to abandon tactics developed through the sacrifice of hundreds of thousands to hide behind the safety of the walls? You've got to be kidding me. I'm sorry, like, I know you're trying to fight back and everything, but if you've had to sacrifice hundreds of thousands of people to get to where you are now, I mean, good for you for keep going and everything, but, I mean, maybe it's just time to call it quits eventually. I don't know. If you're so desperate to get outside, go it alone. Race to your death. I'm gonna leave these suffocating walls behind to kill Titans. I'm gonna join the Scout Regiment. Well, that is his prerogative, I believe. Oh, I can talk to a bunch of people now. Ah, dear Sasha. I'm finally a full soldier. Now food won't be a problem ever again. Is that all you think about? If I get promoted, I could even get to eat a massive pile of meat. Mwahaha. Oh, Sasha, you are just the best. So delightful. So adorable. So still alive. Of that, I am very happy. Nope, not going to Mikasa just yet. Bertolt. I'm going to enter the military police. That's why I became a soldier, to work in the safety of the interior. I see. Don't worry about it. But wait, hold on. Why is it okay for Bertolt, but it's not okay for Jean? I think it's great that you have something you could put your life on the line for. I wish I could say the same. Oh, don't worry, son. You'll be putting your life on the line all the time. We'll be full soldiers from tomorrow. We'll have to carry out our duties as strong soldiers. Yeah, sometimes you just can't run away, no matter how bad the situation, right? Exactly. That's why we've trained in all sorts of areas, from hand-to-hand combat to artillery. And thank you for the exposition. Appreciate it. Who's this? Oh. Mina. Even if I'm no match for Mikasa or Sasha, I must properly fulfill my duty as a soldier. Mikasa picks up everything easily, and Sasha has strangely good intuition. That's because she's a huntress. Or hunter, or whatever you want to call it. We're supposed to be blurring gender roles here, people. Don't punch over your weight, Mina. You're one to talk. Don't stumble into an early grave, Eren. Mikasa wouldn't be able to bear it. It's true. That's the whole reason why she's there, actually. Krista, I'm in the top 10 of our class? I don't believe it. There's no way my strength is at that level. Don't be so modest. You're in the top 10 for real, so just accept it and be happy. Wow, really? Yeah, you're one of the best, so shut the hell up and just go along with it. I'm sure there's people better suited to be in the top 10. On what basis do I even qualify? Probably your ability to not screw up all the time. Yimmer. I'm glad Krista was placed in the top 10 academically. Oh, so maybe it was like her grades as opposed to her combat skills? I don't know. I hope she'll come join the military police regiment. So that's 3 people that want to be in the military police? That's for Krista to decide. By the way, which regiment do you want to go to? She just said it, Eren, for Christ's sake. Huh, well, as long as I do my job well, it doesn't matter which regiment I join. Oh, maybe she just wants the other one to join the military police so that she doesn't have to worry about her. That makes sense. Oh, Hanny, how you doing? I'm joining the military police too, but not so I can be with John. I'm just looking out for myself. You're amazing at hand-to-hand combat, good with a blade. You'd be wasted on the military police, in my opinion. Mind your own business. Unlike you, normal people prefer to make their lives easier. Wow, okay. Well, that does make a lot of sense. Let's see what the bastard wants. There aren't many chances to live in the interior. You're crazy to willingly enter the scout regiment. Yeah, just run along to the interior already. Cowards like you would just bring down the morale anyways. That's the plan. You want to go outside the wall? Run along. Fair enough. Marco. Sorry, Eren, but I'm joining the military police. I want to devote myself to serving the king. So that's like half the top 10 right there. That was your dream, right? Don't worry about it. Again, why is it only that Jean is, like, the bad guy for wanting to join the military police? Is it just because he was so arrogant about it? Or, like, because Eren thinks he's the best killer? I don't know. What is it? Yeah, it's what I've always longed for. It's an honor to serve by the king's side at last. And not even Jean apparently believed that. Who do we got now? Thomas. I don't remember who the hell you are. Eren, what if I said I was joining the scout regiment? Are you serious, Thomas? But you were quaking in your boots. I know. My best bet is to join the garrison regiment and then aim for the military police from there. Oh, so apparently you can work your way into other regiments? Cool. Connie. Hey, Aaron. I wonder if I should enter the scout regiment too. I appreciate the thought, Connie, but don't force yourself. Right, I originally left my village to join the military police. I guess that's what I should do. So, how about a half a dozen people now? Wow. I mean, again, it makes sense. If you... I mean, it does make sense and it doesn't. It makes sense for the people that want to go there, but Aaron's got a good point. If you're one of the best, like the best at killing titans, and you go to the military police, it really is kind of wasted. Mikasa, Aaron, if you join the scout regiment, then so will I. If you join another regiment, then I'll join too. Creepy stalker brother-sister relationship. It is an anime. You know, I didn't ask you to do that. You'd die in no time if I wasn't by your side. I don't want to lose my family ever again. And finally on to Armin for the mission. I'm glad I was somehow able to graduate. Aaron, you're entering the scout regiment, right? Yeah, that's always been my goal. That's why I trained this far. I finally have the strength to beat those bastards. I don't ever want to feel that way again. Because of my weakness, I failed that day. You were a freaking, like, what, 8-year-old kid and had no omnidirectional gear? Like, what did you expect to do? Well, it's going to be played out for us in cutscene form. I feel like I should be putting up a warning here on this. So, as you can tell, that is Aaron's mother under the rubble currently. And as you can tell, that is a Titan. What is it, the grinning Titan or the smiling Titan? I forget what it's called, or what they were calling it anyway. I actually fan-dubbed this scene a long time ago. I played the role of Hannes, interestingly enough. Hannes, take the children, run. Don't underestimate me. I can at least take the 2 children to safety as I run away, or fight in a bid to save everyone. I shall puss out. That's exactly what I shall do. Like, he had so much resolve until he actually got up near the thing and saw that look. Like, I mean, honestly, I can't blame the guy. It also didn't help that he was running toward it as opposed to actually using the omnidirectional gear. Poor mom. Honestly, I feel like he should have done like a mercy killing here, like actually put Aaron's mother down so that they shouldn't have had to worry about this. I wonder if she had also stayed still. Would the Titan have left her there? Like, do they only go after the living? Ooh, how graphic is this going to be? Not nearly as graphic as the anime. And for the record, in the settings, I don't know if you guys saw it, but I did keep the blood on, like, its maximum level. I had no intentions of turning that down. Like, I wanted you guys to see all that. And there is my favorite, the Armored Titan. Thing's a beast. Just taking cannon shells right to the chest, and bam, right through the wall. And just letting off some steam in the process. I would not want to live that close to the wall. Well, Maria has been breached, so that's the second wall? The first wall was... No, the first wall was Maria's. Second wall is Rose, that's right. I'm just a child. I'm so weak. I will dedicate the rest of my life to killing titans. But you know what? I don't blame the kid. I mean, damn, he holds a grudge. Okay. Establishing a camp. Various facilities exist within camp, such as the equipment supply station. Be sure to begin developing new equipment before you set off on your next battle. Alright. Ooh, more conversations to have here. Mikasa, I've decided I'll join in the same regiment as you. We already had that conversation. I will enter the scout regiment, so I'm not as strong as other people, but even so, you're more academic. Try something more technical. Didn't you say something about being an instructor? I won't be a liability, even if it costs me my life. So no, he's not going to be an instructor. So those icons must be new conversations. Here's Keith. From here on out, you prepare your own equipment. You got that, Maggot? Yes, sir. Have you been to the equipment supply station yet? Go get ready to be able to fight at any time. I'm just going to try real quick. What does Ymir have to say? Even stop asking Krista about to join the Scouts. So they all do have different things to say. I'm in the top 10 simply due to luck. That must be it. Wow, no faith in herself. I'm going to work hard so I don't get left in the dust. Good idea. You don't even want to talk to me. Okay, then. What are you going to say, Bertolt? I guess serving in the military police so I can live in the interior is best. Let's do our jobs as soldiers. Okay, they're basically just reiterating the same stuff. Screw it. Wait, there is one new conversation over here, though. Who is it? Oh, it's the Thomas again? Oh, it's Hans. Congratulations, 5 years and they finally let you graduate. Hey, I'm sorry I couldn't save your parents back then. That's all in the past now. I owe your parents a great debt. The least I can do is return the favor to their son someday. Aw, he's so sweet. Alright, let's, before we end this episode, let's go check out the equipment people, whatever they do. Alright, what are you? Logistician, this is where we keep all sorts of materials that can be used to create new equipment or reinforce old equipment. Do you need anything? Okay. Use measurement funds at the material acquisition depot to acquire materials. Okay, so that's basically the shop. Or I can cash stuff in? Oh, okay, so that's... Acquisition is buying, and cashing in is selling. Easy enough. What do we got here? This is where your combat equipment is stored. You can also forge equipment to create new equipment from materials here. Is there anything you need? At the equipment supply station, you can choose between new development and equipment modification. Select new developments to create new equipment by using materials and regiment funds. Each equipment modification to upgrade owned equipment into higher performance versions by using materials and regiment funds. Alright. So, new development, blades, scabbards and canisters for the gas, and omnidirectional mobility gear, so better mobility. And then I can modify the stuff that I have. And then, I can sell my old gear too. Okay, come back if you need anything. Alright, so, there's the mission for the next one. Alright, so I'm going to see if I can modify stuff off camera, and I'll go from there. If there's something really interesting, I'll definitely make sure to record it and show it to you guys. But for now, I'm going to end this episode here. So thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked what you've seen and heard, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And having said all that, I will see you all on the other side. Take care.